Yeah.
Schools.
Yeah. So in Salesforce, what we have, madam? Same like HTML syntax. So HTML is nothing but a hypertext markup language. Generally, if you want to create any website, we use what, madam? HTML only. Okay. So HTML will use for which purpose, madam? Create UI.
UI, yeah.
UI and user interface.
User interface.
So if your UI should be like more colorful, చాలా stylish గా ఉండాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి?
Cascading style.
CSS.
We should use a CSS for your HTML. UI with styles. అంతే కదా? Then on the UI, if you click some button, if you want to navigate some page, if you want to go do some other action, right? Then what you have to do? JavaScript. Right, madam? So if you add JavaScript, then only your page will be responsive, madam. Otherwise, your page will be static. Static ante I know everyone knows, right? It will not change anything. For example, if you go to any page, for example, if I click this link, what is happening, madam? It will navigate to my Gmail, right? If I click this link, it is only in this page only. What will happen? That is nothing but what, madam? Static. If I click, it is navigating to some other page, means what is there here? Some JavaScript is there in the background, is navigating to this page. If there is no JavaScript, what will happen? If I click anywhere, nothing will happen. Right, madam? If I click here, nothing will happen. That is called what, madam? Static. Okay. So JavaScript is required. JavaScript will make your UI, what, madam? Responsive. And you will get some response from like server side or client side, JavaScript control, whatever, responsive. So better example ఏంటంటే మన Tejasri shared one image, right? Flame red, all those things, right? And one more example, you can take any one more example, madam, just to explain about these three concepts. If you take so robo construction, madam, right, madam? Initially, if you take robo construction, it is having only everything like your basic wires and everything. To make it beautiful robo, what you have to do, madam? You have to like cover with some plates and everything, right? Then only. Then if you want to make it interactive, then what you have to do? You should use interactive by using a robo, like a remote or something like that, right? Anything, or you can just call them, it will come. Understand? అర్థమవుతుందా అవ్వట్లేదా? What is the HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Hello?
Yes. Understood.
Yeah, so in a Salesforce, we don't like we'll use HTML, CSS, JavaScript also. But when it comes to Visualforce Page, this page is having their own tags. Okay. Normally HTML, which tag we'll use, madam? If you want to get any HTML website, what is the tag we have to use? Starting tag? HTML open and close tag.
Closed.
What HTML will contain? Two things.
Header, body.
It will contain header and
Title.
body. So header is very simple, straightforward. There you can just add some title and all those things. The complete UI will be there where, madam? In the body.
In the body.
Okay. So similarly, in the Visualforce page, how the same type of syntax, but Visualforce have their own tags. So what is the tags we use to create any VF pages? We should use a apex page. Which tag we have to use, madam, to create any VF page? Starting with the apex page. But here we don't have header, body, all those things. Here you can create a remaining UI. For everything we have a tags in the apex page also. Okay. So normally, what we'll do is I'll just comment it. Okay. In Salesforce, we can create if you want to work on VF pages, so you should enable some settings, madam. Okay. Settings you should enable to work. Actually, one more thing is nowadays no one is using Visualforce pages in the market. Understand, everyone? Now everyone is using what, madam? LWC or Lightning components. But there is some relationship between VF pages, Lightning, and LWC. So that's why I'm teaching. Actually, no one will write a VF code and all, but there is a connection between all these three things, like VF pages, Lightning, and LWC. So if you understand VF pages better, you will easily understand Lightning. If you understand Lightning very easily, then you will understand LWC very easy. So all are like interlinked and model. Okay. So what are the settings you have to enable if you want to work with VF pages? So go to your user, and one more thing, Visualforce will mainly use for classic UI. For which UI, madam?
Yes.
Classic. Classic and tells another. For which older version of
Classic and Lightning.
The version of
Salesforce.
older version of
Older
Salesforce.
version
It is for classic UI. Okay. This will not support for Lightning. It will support, but UI and everything will be not that much perfect. Okay. That is mainly for classic. So even if you want to do anything like VFAs and all those things, just better you can use a classic here instead of Lightning UI. Okay. So just you can switch to classic. You can use in Lightning also, but that UI will not come properly. So that VF pages will not display properly if you use Lightning UI. It will display, but not come properly. Details will not come properly. So open your user, Varaprasad. So if you want to work with VF pages, you should enable two settings. One is like a development mode and show view state. Two checkboxes we should enable: personal information, advanced user details. Click edit. Can you see something called here? Two things, madam. What are the two checkboxes?
development mode, showing stage in development.
So if you enable these two things, then you can see the like structure of your VF pages, like your VF page structure and everything. It will helpful to create like a develop new pages and all. These two settings we should enable. Okay. Development mode should be true and show view state be true. Okay. What is view state and all we'll discuss later. Just enable these two settings. Enable below settings. In user. Okay, man. So once you enable it, click a save. Okay, so now how we can create VF pages? Where we can create VF pages? How many ways we can create a VF pages? Okay, madam. So first, how many ways we can create VF pages? Okay. So first option is using Salesforce internal UI. Second option, using Salesforce URL. Third one, using developer console. Developer console everyone knows. Knows or don't know?
Yes,
This is a developer console. This is developer console only. Okay.
yes.
Fourth option, you can use a VS Code. Also, you can try. In the VS Code, not only VF pages, you can do anything in the VS Code, but just I'm giving option. Okay. Okay. First option is madam, using Salesforce internal UI. So go to Salesforce UI. This is UI. Just click a setup. Oh my god, I clicked on setup. Once you click setup, here, just you can type on Visualforce Pages. In the development section, you can see it. So these are all VF pages already I have created, dev nodes, admin nodes, links, all those things. So now I want to create new VF page. What you have to do, madam? Click on new button. So here you can give the VF page label name and API name. I can give VF page 1. VF page 1. Right, madam? This is my label name and this is my API name. So in case if you want to use your VF page in Lightning or community or mobiles, what you have to do, madam? You should use enable this checkbox. If you not enable this checkbox, what will happen? It is available only in the classic UI. Where is available, madam? Classic UI. If you enable this checkbox, where it is available, madam? Lighting experience builders. Builder means what? App builder, community builder, and mobile application. Okay, I don't want to use it because it is not good. This is also not required. This is for all the things. So this is a basic syntax. So where page will start with which, madam? Which tag?
Apex page.
Apex page. Ending with Apex page. So here you can write all your code. Here you can write normal HTML code also, whatever you want, you can write it here. Here you can write a HTML code also, or you can use a VF page also have their own tags. VF page also have their own tags. You want to see what are the tags available? Just you can see, click here. What is the button showing here?
Component reference.
Just click on component reference. I'll just click save. If you once you click save, you click component reference. So here you can see all these are nothing but what, madam? VF pages tags. So if you want to know, this is same like a W3 schools. Everything you can see all these things right here also. For example, if you want to know Apex page tag, how you can use it? So anywhere you can see Apex page here. MNO here. Right, madam? So if you use this click on Apex page tag, so what is a single Visualforce page? All page must be wrapped inside where, madam? Inside this page. So what are the things you can use in this place? Apex page. Okay. Attributes. Attributes means where you can use, madam, attributes? Here. Here you can add attributes here. So what are the attributes we have here? Action, apply body, cache. See all these things. What is the use of all these things you can see here? Right? Action, IP version. Right? What is the action? You can call some action immediately whenever the page is loading. If you want to call some action immediately, you can use the action. What is the version? Cache. So all these things. Right, madam? Same thing also you want to do. Understand? What we can call this one? Apex page attributes. Remember, madam? You tag what are the other attributes you can use it, madam? All these things. Following everyone? So here you can see the usage. Sample code along to the Apex page. Apex page. Here you can add some HTML code you can see. So normally, if you want to create a table in HTML, which tag you can use, madam? Table in the HTML. Table only. But in the Apex we have here also we have some tables, different types of tables. Like if you just type table, what is the table name here? Apex data table, Apex page block table. So all these things you can use. There are other things also there. Right, man? Similarly, if you want to enter something in the HTML input HTML, we can use the input tag there. So here, which one you have to use? Apex input. If you want to add any image in the HTML, which tag you can use, ma'am? Image source equals something. But here, what you can do is Apex image. Understand? So all these things same like a what, madam? HTML only. Okay. You no need to go all these things. We'll go one by one all the tags also, which are important. Okay. Understand? But if you want to see all the components, all the tags, where you should go, you can open any VF page here. Where you have to click?
Component.
So that it will show all the code. Okay. So that's it. So this is simple page. I don't want to do anything. Just click save. You want to see preview. Preview how it will do is the display. Click on preview. In the URL you can see. This is called what we can call this one, madam? So if you click a preview, if you take any URL, this first URL we can call as a Salesforce base URL. So base URL. Okay. So if you see /apex means, if you see /apex in the URL means that is which nothing but what, madam? VF page. If you see /apex in the URL, it means what, madam? VF page. URL /apex into that is nothing but what, madam? Adi, this page is nothing but which type of page? VF page. Following everyone?
Yes.
So after /apex, whatever is there, that is nothing but what, madam? VF page name. What is that?
VF page name.
So till .com we can call Salesforce base URL. /apex ఉంటే దాన్ని ఏమంటారు మేడం ఆ URL లో that is VF page. /apex తర్వాత ఉండేది after /apex whatever is there what we can call VF page name. Following everyone?
Yes.
So here you can see congratulations, this is your new page. For example, here I can add some more code. I'll add some paragraph. What is the tag we have to use to add paragraph?
P.
You can use a P, right, madam? So, welcome to Salesforce Visualforce Pages. So this one we are doing with the Salesforce internal UI, right? Salesforce internal UI. Just click on save. If you click save, just click on preview. You can see latest changes, paragraph and all. Congratulations, this is your new page. Where is your paragraph, madam? You are able to see paragraph or not?
Yes. Yes.
So can you see here some options here? Arrow symbol. If you click arrow symbol, what will happen is, this is same like inspect, madam. In below you can see HTML code. You can see UI here, right? Same like here you can see the your VF page code. Here you can see the UI. In case if you change anything here, example I can add some more text here. Example I'll make it here. Style. Oh my god, what happened? Style. I want to display in a color red. This is how to work. Just you can click this is save button. What is it is save doing? Saving. Can you see now red color?
Yes.
So even you can see like a code is here and here this one. Okay, but this is not good approach. Just I'm showing all the possible ways. Okay, madam. This is one way. What we can call this one, madam? Using Salesforce internal UI. How we can create web page? Is it clear, madam?
Yes.
Tell me steps how we can create using Salesforce internal UI. How do we create web pages? If I want to create new web page now.
Go to Salesforce Classic and search Visualforce Pages.
Visualforce
Pages.
Click here. Click on new button. This is called Salesforce UI. By using Salesforce internal UI, you can create the web page. Understand?
Yes.
Second approach, madam.
Using
Salesforce URL. Okay. For example, if you just open any tab, what is Salesforce base URL here? Base URL ante ekkada daaka untadi madam?
.com.
.com వరకు what can call
Base
base URL. After .com, for example, I want to create a page called VF page 2. So what you can do is /apex /VF page 2. So if already this page is exist, it will show already page, it will open. If this page is exist, madam, already unda man దగ్గర page.
No.
If you click enter, it will throw error message. So this page is not exist. If you want to create, you can create it. Eman error message madam? This page is not exist. Right? What you have to click here?
Create
Page. Just click on this button, link, it will create the page. Now tell me, what is the base URL here? This is VF page or not? How you know this is VF page?
There is Apex.
In the URL, if you see /apex, that is it. What is the page name?
VF
Page 2.
How you know, madam?
After Apex.
After Apex, whatever is there, that is nothing but what, madam? VF
Page
page.
Name.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is the one more way to create a what, madam? VF page. So for example, I'll give a VF page 1 in the URL. What will happen? We'll see. I'll change here URL to VF page 1. It will create new page or it will open existing page?
Existing page. It will open existing page.
Exactly. If page already exists, it will open it. If it is not there, it will ask us to create a new page. Understand? Ardhamautunda, madam? Understand
Yes,
or
sir.
not? So this is the other way. Which one? Using
URL.
URL. Okay, but no one will use these two options, madam. So most of the people will use which option? These two. Developer console. Okay. Now where we are, madam?
Developer console.
So here how? File, new,
Apex.
Visualforce page. So here you can give the page name. VF page ticket. Right, madam? This is the one more option. Here you can add the code. So here you can write any code. I'll give a HTML. I'll give a center tag. So here I can add some text. Welcome to VF pages. That's it. Simple. I want to store. Okay. Click it. Save it. Once you save, what is the button you can see here?
Preview.
You can click preview. You can see the changes. You are getting? Yes or no?
Yes.
So in this this is VF page or not? How you can say this is VF page or not?
No, this is not VF page.
Yes, sir.
EF, sir, Apex pages is there.
VF3 page.
Just
URL
URL.
Apex.
slash
page.
apex ఉందంటే that is VF page only. URL in the URL whatever it may be. Okay. Slash apex ఉందంటే meaning ఏంటి మేడం? VF page only. After slash apex ఉండేది ఏంటి? VF page name.
Name.
Understand? URL maybe you can add more parameters also here. That is not our problem. Okay. If these two are there, it is nothing but a VF page. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So what we can call is in this VF page, this is what we can see, right? All these things like a logo, all these things. This one we can call what, madam? Header. Then you want to VF page header. This one we can call what, madam? Sidebar. What we can call the left side one?
Sidebar.
This one?
Header.
Header. For example, if I want to hide which one? This one. Sidebar. So how we can add this, hide this one in the VF page? Okay. There is some in the Apex page. We have something attribute called what, madam? Sidebar. Sidebar equals to, by default it will be true. If I'll make false, what will happen?
It won't show.
It won't show. So after save, automatically page will refresh and it will show. Once your page is saved, now automatically this page will refresh. Can you see sidebar now?
No.
No.
For example, I want to hide both. What, madam? Sidebar plus header. You want to hide both. What you can do is, instead of using sidebar here, show header equals to false. What will happen? It will false not only header, madam. It will even like hide which one? Sidebar also. Can you see now both? You are able to see now header and sidebar?
No.
No. So to hide what you have to use, madam? Show header equal to false. If you want to hide only sidebar, you can use sidebar equal to false. Understand what is the use of these two attributes?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So here you can add anything. So you can add HTML code also, or even VF page also having his own tags. Okay, madam? Okay. So now what we'll discuss is, so we can discuss some basics like in HTML. Example, I want to do some basic functions. Example, I want to know maximum number functions. So normally if you want to use any functions, expressions in the VF page, we have to use syntax called expression. If you want to perform any action, or if you want to display anything, if you want to perform any action or display any values, we will use following expression syntax. What we can call, madam? Expression syntax. Expression syntax. If you want to display anything in the VF page, which syntax we have to use? We have to use the expression. What is syntax? Open bracket, close bracket, and use the exclamation mark. Here you can do the anything. You can perform any basic functions, or you can display data. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can display out, right? So if you want to do anything, you can do this here. For example, basic functions. Or if you want to perform any data, display any data, or you can call any methods. And if you want to perform any actions. What syntax you have to use? If you want to display data, or you want to perform some action, basic functions, display data, any actions. What is syntax you have to use, madam? Open bracket, exclamation mark, and this. Here you can display the data, or you can add some basic functions, or you can call the actions. Understand? We'll do first basic functions, small functions, how you can do some small calculations in the VF. What is this? Anyone knows? Is symbol, is signal, is the tells why we use this one?
Commenting.
Commenting. This is in the HTML or in VF page. How you can use comment, madam? This way. Less than, exclamation mark, slash, line. Understand? This is the comments. This is in HTML comments. So this is also very important. Whenever you are writing any VF page, here also you can write a comments about VF page, why you are creating VF page, all those things.
Double
Understand?
slash we can choose. Sir.
I think Apex class. If you use this double slash and then what are the Apex class?
Only in Apex slash.
Apex class, Java is the or in Salesforce we have Apex class only. In Java also we can do same. Okay. This is single line. Mom Apex class multi line.
Ash.
Star. Yeah.
Understand? Itla. But VF page ఏంటంటే VF page or HTML ఎట్లా అంటే ఇట్లా. Understand?
Single or multiple line only this.
ఇదే సింగిల్ అయినా మల్టిపుల్ అయినా.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
So we'll perform. Example, I want to know square root of 64. What is square root of 64? Tells us.
8.
Square root of 64 equal to, so just you can use the expression syntax. Then we have to use a basic function. What is function name, madam? Square root of 64. So what is the output you will get, sir, here?
8.
Why will use BR?
Break.
Right.
Breaking point.
What is you are getting square root of 64?
8.
Right. So I'll give some numbers. I want to know maximum number. Find max number in the list. So which function you have to use? Max. What is the function name, sir? Max. So example, max. Here max, you can add all the numbers. 25, 56, 99, 435,
You're writing at different place.
ఎక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది?
First line, 13th line.
First line 2 commas.
What is the
100
output?
commas.
Post process.
What is the output?
999. Process.
Syntax error missing.
Closed closes. 11th.
Close bracket ఉంది sir.
You
Close
have
bracket.
open it, right? Break. Okay.
What is the number, madam?
999.
Similarly, if I want to use something like contains, Salesforce.com contains force.com, madam. Salesforce.com contains force.com. The Salesforce.com force.com.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So how we can use here? Contains. What is the main one?
Salesforce.com.
Comma. Force.com ఉంది అందులో.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then what is the output? True or false?
True.
Output is what, madam? True. Understand? అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes.
Example, I want to print today date. Today's date. Normal ga in Apex, which one we have to use to print today's date?
Date
Date.
dot name.
Date dot today. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Here just you can print a date dot today or not sure. We'll see. Date dot today only, I guess. What will happen? We'll see. Rel print break.
This is typo.
Today's spelling.
Type.
Sir, this is also case sensitive, sir.
Hmm?
VF page also case sensitive or not?
Not case sensitive. We're getting day, madam. Right? What you have to use? Just you have to use the today. For example, you want to know today day. What is the day, madam? Today?
Thursday.
I mean date, madam. Day and day. 18th.
18th.
So if you want to get that day, normally how we can get, madam, in Apex?
Data to
Day.
Day
The day function, you have, right? So we have some same thing here also. Example, today's day. Okay. So what you have to use today dot day, na? Day dot today, na? You have to use today dot day. Day dot today. Day of today. And day of today. Remove unnecessary things. Right? Day of today. And there is day of today.
18th.
18th. Right, madam? So similarly, we have a month of today. Similarly, you have a year of today. So all this what, madam? Basic functions. Okay, if you want some functions. Syntax ఏం చేసుకోవాలి? What we can call the syntax? Expression. ఏమంటే మేడం దీన్ని? Expression. ఫాలోయింగ్ ఎవరు అర్థమవుతుంది అందరికి? హలో, ఎందుకు సార్ అంత మౌనవ్రతం పాటిస్తారు? ఈరోజు ఏమన్నా గురువారం, ఓకే అర్థమైంది. చాలా మంది అందుకే ఫస్టే so many people are like in that mood. Okay, what we can call the syntax? Expressions.
Expression.
Why would use expressions in a VF pages?
Basic functions.
To perform basic functions or to display data or to perform any actions. We can use what, madam? This syntax. I'm just repeating again and again means why I'm repeating. You should remember it. Okay. So this is okay. Even I'll give some trialet also. Same functions trialet lo untayi. You can just complete the trialet also. So we have so create a Visualforce page. Okay, we don't know all these things, right? Create and edit Visualforce, use simple variables and formulas. So మనం ఇందాక డిస్కస్ చేసిన మొత్తం ఇందులో ఉంటాయి మేడం. ఇందులో ఉంటాయి simple variables and formulas. So just you can complete all these things. Okay. ఇక్కడ today ఎట్లా year of today, day of today, maximum, square root, contains. See, you can see all those things here. If you want to use if contains salesforce.compose.com, yes, print yes, else no. Okay. So normally so so what else? I'll share this link also. You should start it. Add standard controller to the VF page. Add a form to the VF page. You can complete this one also. Apex page, header bar. So you can complete this one also, madam. This is also very basic. They are adding just HTML and body. This one. So complete these two modules. Okay. Okay. So now what else we can discuss is in the Salesforce Visualforce pages, we have three types of pages, madam. So normally in the Visualforce pages, we can build three types of pages. Which type of pages, madam? Three types of pages. Normally, if you want to create VF pages, we can use three types of pages. What are those three types of controllers? What can call controller? Okay. So first one is standard controller. Okay, madam. Using VF pages, we can create which type of pages, madam? Three types of pages. What are those? One is standard controller. Second one is custom controller. Third one is extensions. Okay. So using VF pages, which type of page we can develop, madam?
Three types.
What are those?
Standard controller,
Standard
custom controller, and extension.
So what is the difference between these three? Okay. Why will use these three? So which one will use when? Okay, madam. So normal standard and ఏంటి madam meaning? Anyone? What's the meaning of standard?
Provided by
Salesforce.
Correct. Provided by Salesforce. Custom means
We will create.
customized.
created by us or customized by us. Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So here also same definition. So standard controller means what? Okay. If you want to create same type of standard page and same functions and same styles like a standard pages. We can use what, madam? Standard controller. For example, if you take any page, if you open any page, example, if you open if you take a lead example. So if I open any record, example, if I open this any record. Okay. So here, if you click edit, this is what, madam? Standard page. Okay. So if you click save button, we have written any logic, madam? Logic rasama, like method rasama, like to save the record. Or Salesforce is providing by default.
Salesforce is providing.
Salesforce is providing by default this methods, standard controller methods. By default, they are providing. If I click save, it will save. If I click save on new, it will save and open the new page. If I click cancel, cancel. We have not written any logic. My name logic came like enter data, click save, save. So this is going to call what, madam? Standard controller methods. So this color styles, who is providing all these things?
Salesforce.
Salesforce only. When you, how this is color is coming, madam? Tab color, all these things. You remember? At least in tab color.
TSS.
At the time of creation of tab, it will ask choose the color, right? So whatever the color you are choosing, that color will come here. That logo will come here. Gurtunda meeku tab pages appudu.
Yes.
So this color, everything is providing by Salesforce. That's why we can call it as what, madam? Standard page. Buttons also providing by Salesforce. The styles also providing by Salesforce. Everything is providing by Salesforce. We can call it as what, madam? Standard controller. So if you want to create the same type of page, if you want to create same type of page in the Visualforce page, which controller we have to use?
Standard.
Standard controller.
Whatever Salesforce is providing, Salesforce same అయితే provide చేస్తారు. Same thing if you want to use it in VF page, which one you have to use, madam? Standard controller. Which controller we have to use? Standard controller. If you use standard controller, what will happen? You will get the same type of page, same type of functions, same styles. Understand? అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes.
Yes. So how we will use standard controller is, I will show you syntax. Apex. Normal గా syntax ఏంటి VF page ki? Apex page and open tag, close tag. So here we will use some attribute called standard controller. What's the attribute name, madam? Standard controller. So which controller you want to use? Example, I want to use a lead page. So I will use a lead. Can I use multiple objects in the same page here? Can we use multiple objects in the same standard controller? Answer?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
No.
We can use
One page.
we can use only one controller and one object only. Understand, madam? For example, okay, I am using here standard controller. So I want to use one more controller called custom controller. So can we use it both? No. At a time in the VF page, what you can use, madam? Either standard controller or what you can use? Custom controller. But can you use both?
No.
No, it will not clear the message. So we cannot use. So how we will know this is a standard controller, custom controller? If you are using this attribute, what is the attribute name? Controller is nothing but what, madam? Lead. So what we are going to use now here in this VF page, I am going to use which style, madam? Which functionality? Lead object functionality I am going to use. Can you use multiple objects here?
No.
No. At a time, we can use only one object. For example, if I want to use student styles, then what I have to do? I want to use a student object styles and all.
Another controller should
Student underscore C. Not, madam. Not custom controller. Custom controller, just don't think about custom controller. So standard controller means what, madam? Which is providing a Salesforce. But here, just I mean here, what is the meaning of standard controller? Means here you can use any object here. Okay. Either you can use a custom object or standard object, but that object styles we can use in the VF page. Understand? Standard controller means
custom created as a student.
even that is custom object, we can use in the standard controller, we can call that existing functionality. That's it, simple. If you want to use a existing functionality of any object, okay, either standard object or custom object, which controller we have to use?
Standard control.
ఇక్కడ మనం స్టాండ్ కంట్రోల్ అని చెప్పి ఓన్లీ స్టాండర్డ్ ఆబ్జెక్టే కాల్ చేయని కాదు. యూ కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్ ఎనీ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ దట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ స్టైల్స్ యూఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు యూజ్ ఇన్ this web page. Understand?
Okay.
Even student also you have same buttons, right? Student also have a what? Save button, save a new button is there or not?
Yeah, yes.
Student have also colors or not?
Yes, sir.
If I
Yeah.
click to student tab, open the account. See what we can call this one? This is a color. This is a header. Buttons. If I click edit buttons, you can say again same button. What is the button? Save only. Who created all these buttons? Even that is custom object, but buttons, styles, and everything is provided by whom?
Salesforce.
Okay. So in the standard controller means what, sir? You can refer only which object? Standard object or custom object?
Both the
Both
any
objects.
existing one.
Existing.
Any object, madam. Okay. Either standard object also you can use it, custom object also you can use it. Most of the people will confuse. Okay, standard controller అంటే we can use only standard object అని చెప్పి. చాలా మంది కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారు. Why? Because of this name. Okay, standard controller అంటే okay only standard objects you have to use అంటారు. Not like that. Standard controller means you can refer any Salesforce object. S object, any S object, madam. S object means what?
Salesforce.
Salesforce object. S object అంటే ఏంటి? Salesforce object. Any Salesforce object. Either standard or custom. Following everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So standard control means any specific object or any object?
Any
Any object. So whatever the object you are using here, this object styles, buttons, all we are going to use in where manner? In the page. Understand? అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
చెప్పండి సార్ ఎస్ ఆర్ నో. నేను
Yes,
గట్టిగా
sir.
వేస్తాను మిస్టర్
Yeah.
Okay. For example, okay, if you take any record, any object, example, if you take anything, for example, if you take anything, if you click new button. So this is what, madam, normal page, right? Record page. So this part, the name under మామూలుగా any idea?
Header.
Correct, header. ఏమంటారు మేడం దీన్ని? Header అంటారు. దీన్ని టైటిల్ అంటారు, దీన్ని సబ్ టైటిల్ అంటారు. What we can call? This is header. Title, this is subtitle. What we can call this one? It is just help page, madam. It will just ask it will navigate to the Salesforce help page only. That's it. Okay, this is header. This one is what, madam? Title and subtitle. So, for example, we'll create one VF page, madam. Standard controller VF page. For example, I want to create a account standard controller, madam. Tell me how we can go.
New
Visualforce Page.
I can give a standard controller. Okay, example. How we can refer account object here? I want to use account object styles.
Standard control. Account.
X page.
Standard controller.
Standard controller. Account.
Account.
That's it. Now we can use account object, all the functionality in my page. Right, madam? Okay. So we have one tag called Apex form tag. What's tag name, madam? Apex form. So what is Apex form is? This is like a mandatory for almost any pages. Okay, generally, for example, assume if you want to see structure of VF page, like how the page is like a each tag is having how much memory. If you want to see all those things, we can use the Apex form tag. For example, assume we don't have Apex form tag. Okay, leave it. I'll show you what the form is. Okay. So what we can call this one, madam?
Header.
Header title.
For example, if I want to build same type of header in my VF page, so what we have to is we have something tag called Apex section header. Which tag, madam?
Section header.
So what we have attributes here in this tag? Title, subtitle, rendered, print URL, ID, help, all those things you can see. So what I want to use now here?
Title subtitle.
Title ఏం పెడదాం అనుకుంటున్నారు సార్?
Account edit.
You can give your own also, but I'm using account order so that I can refer all the same. I want to get example same type of page. What else we have?
Subtitle. Font. New account.
New account.
Here we can give in single line only.
No, everything we have to give the same in the tag itself. In the section header, ఇది ఒక header. Okay, this is all nothing but header. In this header, this is called title, this is called subtitle, this is called help. Understand?
Okay.
So అదంతా ఒకటి tag. So if you want to give same type of help, so for example, if you click help here, what is opening? ఈ page open అవుతుంది కదా. So if you want to open that page only here also, you can, or you can give your own URL also. Okay, click save. Click up preview. See, we can see now how it will display. So which tab is highlighted now here in the VF page?
Font tag.
Account tab selected. Why it is selected? Because we are using channel control equal to
Account.
account. So what we can call this tag? Section header title. This is called title, subtitle. అర్థమవుతుందా మేడం? So what we can call this one then? ఈ complete ఉంది కదా, ఇది ఒక కింద body, or we can call one block. Then ఏమంటారు సార్? బ్లాక్, పేజ్ బ్లాక్ అంటారు మామూలుగా. ఈ బ్లాక్ లోన ఇవన్నీ ఏంటి సార్? ఇవన్నీ సెక్షన్స్. వాట్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్? సెక్షన్స్ ఉంది రైట్ ఇన్ పేజ్ అవుట్ ఆల్సో. So this is one block. In the block, what we have, madam? Section. So who is parent here? Who is child?
Account is a parent.
Account information is one.
In the block
Account is
and section.
parent.
Question. This is block. Block lo play manaku sections unnai. So who is parent and who is child?
Block is parent.
Block is parent. Sections is the child. So in case if you want to create same type of thing here in VF page, so which tag you have to use, madam? Here, Apex page block. You want to remember tag name? Apex page block. So if you just click and save it, just you can see the block or not. Make block conditionally chudandi sir. Here you can see one block now. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So block lo emunta manaku inside page block? Sections. So which tag we have in the VF page? Apex page block section. Understand?
Yeah.
So now you can just click save. You can see sections is there or not, we'll see. You can see, just you can see, but we have not added anything. Okay. So this is Apex page block. So దీన్ని ఏమంటారు మరి? Apex page block title. దీన్ని ఏమంటారు మేడం? Apex page block title. So what is the title here?
Account edit.
So Apex page block here. What that you have to use? Title equal to account edit. What we can call these things then? Which name under?
Section.
Apex page block section title. Which name under, madam?
Title.
Section title. So go to Apex page block section here. Title. So what is the title? First title.
Account information.
Account
Information.
information. We can see or not how. Right, madam? Kanipistundi section meeku?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is section. What we can call these fields, madam? Normally, input fields under normal. What we can call this one? Input. Why we are calling input, madam?
Because you are providing details.
We are giving data. Output ante
We'll get the data.
displaying only. So for example, if you open any record, if you open this record, these are input fields or output fields now?
Output.
Output field. Why? We are just seeing data. But when data enter చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి?
Edit.
Edit.
These are all called what?
Input.
Input fields. ఏమంటారు మేడం? Input fields. Understand the difference between input and output? అర్థమైందా?
The input means edit page like.
Edit page, madam. That's simple. Okay. So we have to use which tag, madam, here to refer that fields. Apex input. Which one, madam? Field. Okay. Which field you want to use, madam? Here, first one. Here, if you want to refer the fields, value equals to which attribute you have to use in the input field to refer the account fields? Value. Which syntax you have to use? Expression syntax. Expression syntax, madam?
Exclamation.
Yes.
Hmm. Which field I want to use now? First field, account dot name.
Name.
That's it. Apex input field value equal to which field, man? Which value you want to prepare here? Account name.
Account name.
Click on the paramount.
Apex input field value equals to account dot name. Error message. What is the error message saying is Apex
Between
input field must occur between which tag, madam?
Apex
Apex form.
Not only Apex input field, madam. Input and enti మనం enter చేయాలి. Yes or no? Input means what, madam? We should enter. Interaction is required. Yes or no?
Yes.
Input అంటే what we have to do, madam? We should enter. Interaction అవసరం ఉందా లేదా? Interaction is required or not? Interaction అంటే we have to interact with that field. Yes or no?
Yes.
For example, ఈ title కి subtitle కి interaction అవసరమా? You are doing anything, madam? You are clicking or you are entering data
No,
here?
no.
చెప్పండి సార్ అందరూ interaction is
No, sir.
interaction is not required, right? So interaction ఎప్పుడు అవసరం అవుతుంది? If you want to enter data, if you want to click button, that means what? Interaction is required. Correct? Yes or no? You should click the button. Is interaction. Button అంటే click చేయాలి. So in case in the VF page, if interaction is required, so we should use a which tag, madam? Apex form tag in the page level. So you can add Apex form tag here. When will use Apex form tag, madam? In the VF page. చెప్పండి complete గా. In the VF page,
In the VS page, when we use it,
interaction is required. Then which tag we have to use?
Apex.
And not only for that purpose, if you use Apex form tag, you can see the view state. What is view state ante? You can see the like how much storage of your page, each thing you can see here. Understand? We'll see view state little bit later. Now you can see the account name. Can you see?
Yes.
Can this know?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See how this is required is coming because we are using standard controller. Everything will come automatically same like a standard controller. Understand? The next field ante? Some 4 fields we can take, madam. Rating తీసుకుందాం example. So account name, account dot rating, account dot phone. So what we have to use here is API names. Field API names we should use, madam. Understand?
Yeah.
Field API names we should use, not label names. Understand? So this is one section. I'm using only 4 fields, but you can use all the fields also. So how many sections we have here? How many sections in a page? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ఉన్నాయి, but I will use only 3. Other one is what, madam?
Address.
Another section is that is address information. ఇంకోటి ఏంటుంది మేడం ఇది?
Additional.
Okay. So address information, what are the fields we have sir here? Building street, building city, all these things. So normally we cannot find API names for this field in the UI. In the background you cannot see the API names. So what we can call these fields is compound fields. We name it, sir. ఈ 2 fields building address, shipping address fields ఏమంటారు మామూలుగా? కాంపౌండ్ అంటే ఏంటి మేడం? నార్మల్ కాంపౌండ్ అంటే ఏంటి ఇంగ్లీష్ డెఫినేషన్? తెలియదు అడ్రస్ కాంపౌండ్ అంటే కూడా తెలియదు ఎవరికి?
Elements.
Compound is nothing but combining multiple into the one thing. Ante madam, right? That is called compound field. So billing address is nothing but a compound field. Here you can see only one field, but here you can see how many fields are there here. Billing address ante street, city, state, province, all these things. So if you want to know all these fields individual ga, just you can just search in Google. Billing address fields in account Salesforce. So it will give all the fields. So what is the field name, sir, here? Phone fields name. Billing address, shipping address, ఈ fields ఏమంటారు సార్ మామూలుగా? Compound fields. Why we can call compound fields? See, this is the billing address, is the address field for billing, but in the address, what are the fields we have, sir? Billing city, billing country, all those things. But if you want to know API names for this field, we have to use API names and label names in the code.
API.
API names.
API names.
APIs.
So you can just use. So actually API names ఏంటంటే we should use the same like building street, all those things. I'll just try to, you can check in Google also. So account dot, what is the first field name, sir? Building street. This is the API name. Next ఏంటి?
Billing city.
So building city. So I want to use a similarly shipping street and shipping city. ఇంకోటి ఏంటి?
City.
Okay, madam. You can add other fields also. Other fields ఏంటి API name? Building state, building
Pin code.
postal code. మీకు ఫీల్డ్స్ క్లియర్ గా కావాలంటే చూద్దాం. సో మీకు క్లియర్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది ఫీల్డ్స్ మొత్తం. ఈ లింక్ షేర్ చేస్తాను. సో ఇవి API నేమ్స్. వాట్ యూ కెన్ కాల్ సార్ ఇవన్నీ API నేమ్స్. ఈ నేమ్స్ వీ హావ్ టు యూస్. ఓకే, అర్థమవుతుందా? మేడం బిల్డింగ్ అడ్రస్ అంటే ఏంటి? దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ API నేమ్స్. యూ షుడ్ యూజ్ ఇట్. డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ ఆఫ్ కాంపౌండ్ ఫీల్డ్స్. అక్కడ మనకు కనిపించవు. అదర్వైజ్ యూ కెన్ డూ వన్ థింగ్ ఇస్ యూ కెన్ రైట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ క్వెరీ ఆల్సో, యూ కెన్ చెక్ ఇట్. బిల్డింగ్ లాటిట్యూడ్. Okay, just you can just use these fields like what's that? Billing state, billing cities, billing state, billing postal code. ఇవన్నీ కూడా పెట్టేసుకోవచ్చు రైట్. Just Google search చేసి you can get some documentation. Oh my god. Understand how to use all these fields? Billing fields or shipping order fields. అర్థమవుతుందా మేడం?
Yes.
Yes.
Like this. And some other fields. Last time additional information లో customer priority. Customer priority is custom field, I think. So custom fields అంటే ఎలా ఉంటాయి సార్? What is the API name for custom field? So it is a custom. Next time madam SLA. This is also custom field. Custom fields అంటే SLA underscore C. What is this one, madam? SLA expiration data. SLA expiration. So following everyone, how to use like a layer in the code. We should use the label names or API names.
API.
API name. So now you can see. I'm adding only 4 fields, madam, but you can add all the fields in the assignment. Right? Can you see now? All the things are coming. Customer priority, date fields also coming. SLAs, all this. So everything we are getting automatically. Styles also we are getting, madam. Styles and automatically. Right? If it is a field is required, you are getting required symbol in the standard controller. Yes or no?
Yes.
So everything we are getting. So
So
even this,
creating only account page only. So why sidebar and others are coming?
you can, if you want to hide, you can hide it. ఎట్లా యాడ్ చేద్దాం చెప్పి ఇవి.
No, sir. We are creating a new page of account page, but we didn't write any code for sidebar and.
అర్థం కాలేదు సార్, గట్టిగా
Sidebar
చెప్పు.
కోసము మనం ఏం అకౌంట్ కోడ్ ఏం రాయలేదు సార్. మరి అకౌంట్
By default it is available.
ఓకే.
By default this sidebar and headers are available. If you don't want, what you have to do? ఏం చేయాలి?
Hide.
Sidebar is false.
Sidebar
sidebar.
Is equal to.
false.
మనకు by default they are giving in the Visualforce page. If you don't want, you can hide it.
Okay.
అర్థమైందా?
Okay.
పోయిందా?
Yes.
అది మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్. By default that is true, you can hide it. Okay. So now you know, మనకు అర్థమైపోయింది. ఇది పేజ్ బ్లాక్ సెక్షన్, హెడర్, టైటిల్, సబ్ టైటిల్, హెల్ప్. దిస్ ఇస్ పేజ్ బ్లాక్ లో దిస్ పేజ్ బ్లాక్ టైటిల్, పేజ్ బ్లాక్ సెక్షన్ లోపల ఏముంటాయి? ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి. రైట్? ఇన్సైడ్ సెక్షన్ వాట్ వి హావ్ మేడం? ఫీల్డ్స్. Now what we can call these things? వీటిని ఏమంటారు?
Actions.
మామూలుగా ఏమంటారు? వాట్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ దిస్ థింగ్స్?
Buttons.
బటన్స్ అంటారు మేడం. వాట్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ దిస్ థింగ్స్? బటన్స్. Normal in the HTML we have same directly you can use a button tag. So but here on the VF page we have to use a, where is the buttons are there? Inside page block or outside page block?
Inside page block.
Inside a page block, right madam? So you should go to the page block. Where is your page block? Here. So here you can add the button. Which tag you have to use to add the button? Apex command button. What's the tag you have to use madam? Apex command button. So here we have two parameters. One is value ante button name. What is the button name? Save. If you click this button, what you have to do? Action. Only save only. By default you no need to write any code. We are using standard control, you will get automatically. Inko button enti madam?
Save and new.
Save and new will not work here. So just only save and cancel will work here. What is the other button name? Cancel. What is the action you want to do? Cancel. Right? Click a save. Where is your buttons coming?
Yes, sir.
But ఇక్కడ వస్తున్నాయి buttons.
Center.
ఇక్కడ side లో
Left.
వస్తుంది. So if you want to get same styles like a normal standard controller, so we should put these two buttons in the one more tag. There is a tag called, if you want to get same styles like a normal page, we should put these two buttons in where madam? Inside a Apex page block buttons. Where you should put these two buttons? Apex page block buttons. If you put these two buttons here, what will happen? You will get automatically styles like a same like a, which styles will get? Where you are getting buttons now? Same like a standard control. Understand madam why will use Apex page block buttons? So Apex page block buttons will use to get the same style of which one? Standard control. For example, I want display buttons. Your buttons are displaying top and bottom, but I want buttons only top. ఎక్కడ కావాలి buttons? ఎక్కడ డిస్ప్లే చేయాలి మనం buttons? Top. So what you can do here? Location equals to top. If I give location equal to bottom, అయితే ఏమొస్తుంది మనం?
It will come in bottom.
Buttons will display in the bottom. Now where is your buttons display?
Top.
Top. Okay. We'll see if the record will save or not here. I'll create a record. From Raju, rating heart for the ship public. Phone number, you can give any number. Date, priority high, SLA silver, and yes. Billing street, JRS calling. City, RDG. Shipping street కూడా సేమ్. అక్కడే బుకింగ్ ప్లస్ షిప్పింగ్ బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్. Save, record will save. So you are getting same styles like we have standard controller now. So to develop same type of like a standard controller pages, which controller we have to use? Which controller we have to use? So if you use a standard controller, what is the benefit you will get? Same type of like object, how that object is behaving, like how the save functionality is working, how the header is displaying, how the input fields are like required or coming or not, styles are coming or not. Everything you can get automatically in the VF page by using which line, madam?
Standard
controller.
Okay. So what you have to do is assignment, create a standard controller. For account and student object. Understand, madam? For both objects కి మీరు క్రియేట్ చేయండి. Okay, assignment. Same type of page. Clear? So that's all today, madam. We'll connect tomorrow. We'll discuss other things. Okay, everyone.